McDonald's SurSafe exam questions. Tabletop equipment. On legs at least 4 inches high. State and local health departments. Writes codes that regulate retail and food service operations. Inspects retail and food service operations. Fecal oral rate of contamination. The food that the food handler touched is eaten. Toxins. Cannot be destroyed by cooking or freezing. How to control bacteria. Control time and temp. Ways to thaw frozen food. Refrigerate, thaw food in a cooler keeping its temperature T41°F or lower. Running water, submerge food under running drinkable water at 70°F or lower. Microwave, only thaw in microwave oven if it will be cooked immediately after thawing. Virus, hepatitis A. Found in feces of PPL infected with it. Ready to eat food, shellfish from contaminated water. How to control seafood toxins. Purchase from approved reputable suppliers. Bacteria, non-typhoidal salmonella. Farm animals carry it: poultry, eggs, meat, milk, dairy products, tomatoes, peppers and cantaloupes. How to control fungi. Purchase from approved reputable suppliers. Symptoma of foodborne illness. Diarrhea, vomiting, fever, nausea, abdominal cramps, jaundice. How to wash hands. Wet hands and arms, apply soap, scrub hands and arms vigorously, rinse hands and arms thoroughly, dry hands and arms. What pathogen can contaminate food through cross-contamination? Non-typhoidal salmonella. Fat Tom, what bacteria needs to grow? Food, acidity, temperature, 41°F 135°F, time, oxygen and moisture, CDC and PHS. Conducts research into the causes of foodborne illness outbreaks. Food quality, TOA. Appearance, moldy or abnormal color, texture, slimy, sticky or dry, and odor, abnormal or unpleasant odor. Floor-mounted equipment. On legs at least 6 inches high. Ventilation. Improves the air inside an operation. How to control mushroom toxins. Purchase from approved reputable suppliers. Viruses. Carried by human beings and animals, require host to grow. Handwashing stations requirements. Hot and cold running water, soap, a way to dry hands, garbage container, and signage. Ground chicken, stuffing made with fish etc., stuffed meat. 165°F for 15 seconds. How to control parasites. Purchase from approved, reputable suppliers. Bacteria, Salmonella typhi. Only in humans ready-to-eat food/beverages. Fish, shellfish and crustaceans. 145°F for 15 seconds. Bacteria, Shiga toxin Escherichia coli, E. coli. Intestines of cattle, ground beef. Carriers. People who carry pathogens and infect others without ever getting sick themselves. Cross contact. Letting food touch surfaces, equipment, or utensils that have touched allergens cause norovirus. Transferred to food when infected food handlers touch food or equipment with fingers that have feces on them. Ready-to-eat food. Pathogens. Harmful microorganism. Shucked shellfish. Receive at 45 F or lower. Cool the shellfish to 41 F or lower in 4 hours. Surface probes. Check temperature of flat cooking equipment, griddles. Bacteria, Shigella spp. Contaminated food/water, already made food. FDA. Rights Food Code. Allergy symptoms. Nausea, wheezing or shortness of breath, hives or itchy rashes, swelling, vomiting and/or diarrhea or abdominal pain. Avoiding time temperature abuse. Monitoring, tools, recording, time and temperature control and corrective actions. USDA. Inspects meat, poultry and eggs. Reject frozen food. Fluid or whatever water stains appear in case bottoms or on packaging. There are ice crystals or frozen liquids on food or packaging. Food allergen. Is a protein in a food or ingredient that some people are sensitive to. Fruit, veggies, grains and legumes. 135 F. Hot food. Receive hot TCS food at 135 F or higher. Temperature danger zone. 41 F, 135 F. Penetration probes. Check the internal temperature of food, thin food, hamburger patties or fish fillets, cold food. (41 F or lower). A whole piece of meat, chunk, beef, veal and lamb. 145 F for 4 minutes. Frozen food. Frozen food should be frozen solid when received. HACCP principles. 1. Conduct a hazard analysis. 2. Determine critical control points. 3. Establish critical limits. 4. Establish monitoring procedures. 5. Identify corrective actions. 6. Verify that the system works. 7. Establish procedures for record keeping. S&D documentation. How to control plant toxins. Purchase from approved reputable suppliers. Shell eggs. Receive at air temperature of 45 F or lower. Milk. Receive at 45 F or lower. Cool milk to 41 F or lower in 4 hours. Ground meat, beef, pork. 155 F for 15 seconds. Live shellfish. Oysters, mussels, clams, and scallops are an air temperature of 45 F. Shellfish must be cooled to 41 F or lower in 4 hours. Air probes. Check the temperature inside coolers and ovens. How to control viruses. Practice correct personal hygiene. Immersion probes. Check temperature of liquids, soup, sauces and oil. Common food allergens, Big 8. Milk, eggs, fish, wheat, soy, peanuts, crustacean shellfish, tree nuts. Cross-contamination. Pathogens can move around easily in your operation. They can be spilled from food or unwashed hands to prep areas, equipment or other food.